There's nothing special about you because you following some spook-ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people. How can I let Red Pill come? Red Pill just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's not my brother. He's not my people, period.
You're wrong. You don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS.
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who bangs against the Comedics. I bang against them and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
All right, peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another Sarnetta TV House of Consciousness production. You already know what it is. This is your brother Sarnetta. I am your host, and I'm bringing in another heavy hitter. You brothers and sisters better be ready. When we build this wall, this comedic wall, oh my God, ain't nothing stopping. We bringing in another young brother. He's a scholar. You one leave, 5 more come in. Reggie leave, 5 more come in. You know what I'm saying? Garfield leaves and turn his back on Kemet, 10 more come in. We already got Chris Harris. We bringing in another brother who is awesome, who is powerful. I would say I don't know, between him and Jabari, I would say they probably right here until I see the brother's work and ethic, and if he can handle the ring, getting in, or the battlefield, or whatever, anybody that come at him, if he can deal with that pressure, I think he can because he's Kemet. And so without any further ado, I bring to you my brother, Shaka, in the building. What's up, Shaka? He runs the channel of Ma'at Forever. So if y'all are aware of that, make sure you go and subscribe to Ma'at Forever channel. Go over there and show some love for our brother. Peace and Black Power to you. Hotep. Shaka, what's happening, man? Unmute yourself.
Hotep Sen-E Sarnetta,
Yeah.
Thank you for the invitation. I just want to greet the people as I usually do. Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, Iti, Ren Ishaka and Kemet. I hope you're doing well. Bonjour, Sak Passe, Mbote, all that good stuff.
Damn, don't y'all hear that? Don't that sound beautiful to your ears, man, right there? Just to hear him go in on that. I know he's dealing with knowledge, man.
Have you ever met Theophile Benga?
No, I've seen him, but I'm not acquainted with him.
Well, you seen him on YouTube?
But brother, you like to say I know him and him. In 30 years, you don't have a book, you don't have a website, you don't have a platform. You have to go on other people's platforms. So you can talk all you want that you were acquainted with.
Well,
whoever. It doesn't hold any bearing with your scholarship.
Listen, I think everybody knows my work. You're just being introduced. Okay?
What is your work? You've been carrying their suitcases. You went errand and bought them drinks and coffee and tea. Everybody can do that. That's why I nicknamed you Butler.
So Sarnetta, so you allow this person to talk about, I carry Sarnetta's bags and suitcases.
So you are Butler for Sarnetta as well. It's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
and Sarnetta called you the B word. You did not object. You don't have any backbone.
You know.
The proto-Semitic Allah burning down tells us was a black god represented by a black bull whose hide denoted his black skin.
Here's the picture that he showed on the screen. It's a deity El, the god El. Pay attention to the crown or the headdress, if you will. This is a picture from the front of the same statue, a little closer, and a little bit from the side here. Now, this headdress is actually the Atef crown. If you go on Webster's online dictionary, that's what it says. Atef is the specific feathered white crown of the Egyptian deity Osiris. It combines the head jet, the crown of Upper Egypt, with red ostrich feather for the Osiris cult. The Atef crown identifies Osiris in ancient Egyptian painting. If you go to Webster's dictionary, Merriam-Webster, it says Atef, hold on, a tall crown with a long feather on each side, shown in the art of ancient Upper Egypt as worn by Osiris. Okay? Here you can see Osar or Osiris with the Atef crown. This is from the papyrus of Nebket. It's actually in the Louvre Museum, and you can see me filming that papyrus on the video entitled Reality Check. Why black people ain't going nowhere. But you might as well put Afro Style Reality Check. It's going to come up. And in here, it's also from the Louvre Museum. You have Osiris in the middle with the Atef crown, and the description for it. If you go on the website of the Louvre Museum and you type Royal and Divine Triad, you can do a search and you will see they mention that he is actually wearing the Atef crown. Now, finally, you can compare the crowns. Okay, first you have the god of the Arabs Negroes, which first is El, but somehow, some way becomes Allah. But that's up to y'all. That's up to the doctor. And then you have the one that I showed you, Osiris. Then again, from the front, compared with another statue of Osiris, and then finally the same statue from another angle.
Biblical King's Seal discovered in dump site. This is the royal seal of the King Hezekiah, and here we have an ankh. And finally, last but not least, you need to see it to believe it. The God of the Bible, El, slept in his own dung and urine. This is Ugaritic Narrative Poetry, page 195. And we also have this book here, the Masriya in the Prophetic Literature, where it clearly says that El floundered in his own feces and urine.
Okay. Hotep Sinuhena Senut E.T. Eden Isha Kandukukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Saneta's live stream about me and the copyright claim of his ex. Here's the lady. I don't even know if I should say her name. I don't know how she she managed to do that, but she did make a copyright claim. Now, my question remains the same. You know who her ex is. Ask her if she didn't say live on air that we have 3 hearts. Ask her. Just ask her that question. Because people want to act like they want to teach, but they have a problem with coming to the realization that they can be very pseudo. Now, little homie has made another live stream about me. It's fine. I don't know how long it will be up. Now you see here, reminds me of the thumbnail he used for the weigh-in. So he used this stuff like that, but I'm gonna do it differently this time. I ain't gonna show his stuff because at this point it's not really that important. Thank you for those who informed me. I see some message, and I was told Jabari was on, so I was curious to know what Jabari was saying. So I downloaded the video scroll through it, didn't see Jabari. Jabari is actually live streaming now. He's making a presentation. I looked at the beginning, scrolled a little bit, didn't hear him mention me. So I'm like, okay, all right. It seems like he didn't address me. But if he did, then feel free to let me know. All right. Now, that being said, let's scroll through his video. I saw that he, hold on. I saw that, he used some sort of software to have my picture looking strange, stuff like that. This is a natural you, man. I don't need to do any editing like that. Now, Clemson Tigers wrote, keeping it real is what we do over here. Respect to all this channel. Okay. So, don't listen to what he has to say. I'm really interested in what Jabari said. So if you know anything that he may have said, let me know. So I'm listening to Frankie. Idaho gotta go. The last time he did a live stream, went at me and other people, and he removed it. So let's see this time, he's gonna hold on to his word for a minute. Now, if he did another live stream solely about me, it means that I struck a nerve, man. I did struck a nerve, man. Because he knows very well you can't claim to be for black people or African people. And you have people teaching this on your panel.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people. How can I let Red Pill come? Red Pill just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's not my brother. He's not my people.
So the video is playing, looks a bit confused, maybe under the influence or something. And the Hebrew Israelites, those who have some sense, they ain't gonna be down with this disrespect of their God, the God of the Bible. So still hasn't addressed the situation with him accusing his ex-girlfriend of stealing the money. We heard Shaka almost didn't get paid after the debate, even though he was supposed to get paid before the debate. We heard him saying that 4 hospitals diagnosed him with AIDS. He didn't sue them. Strange. I must have struck a nerve somehow, some way. So he has his nickname. Now, he's thanking me now. He's thanking me for sending him some new subscribers. He says that he has 386 new subscribers. So what does that say, Frankie? There's that fake laugh. All right. Okay. Hey, what's up, Himotep University TV? How you doing, brother? Hotep to you. Oh, I'm begging? He says I can't feed my baby. All right. Yeah. I did a video on Reggie saying that he begs for Cash App. Indeed, yes. Oh, he's saying that I've been begging for Cash App for 10 years. It's so funny. I don't even know if Cash App existed 10 years ago. Cash App. Oh, it was released in 2013. Well, I don't think I knew about Cash App 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we have a new comment here from the brother, the fight doctor. Senator is clueless that he doesn't realize. I think he knows. live stream now is like, one time exposing this fraud, and then he has a face that looks strange, so some effect or whatever. So he's trying to save face. Now, Imhotep University TV wrote, I think that Reggie begging video has hit the nerve. Yes, and we know Reggie. Reggie has no backbone. So he called Scam Cheddar. Our plan didn't work, man. He trying to set him out as a bird. I got blasted. I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. He showed that I'm pseudo. By proving that I said that Heru is Greek. P says, I like the new headphones, Chaka. I like them too. Thank you, Senate. How you doing today? So, yeah, that hit a nerve, That hit a nerve. In the intro, yeah, when he goes, oh, everybody knows my work. You're just being introduced. And I tell him, I mean, the suitcases and serving tea and coffee. That's why I nickname you Butler. Then he says, so, sir, you're just gonna let. He was about to cry, but then he realized, damn, I'm a grown man about to cry to Sal. Then he says, I carry Sal's bag. I said, oh, you've been a butler for Sal as well. I didn't know that. Then I said, you can hear me say, and he called you the B word. You didn't object. You have no backbone, Reggie. It's true. Because you're in one of Garfield's live stream. Sal called him, and Reggie and Garfield, both of them. And Reggie deleted. Let me share the link because not Reggie Garfield deleted the stream. So hold on. He wants to holler. Asking, I like. Oh yeah, I see that. So the face off eventually. You think face off between who and who? I. Okay. Well, let me continue to listen to this. Other hoe gotta go. Showing love to me because they know my trash. I mean, I've been uploading videos mainly in the English language since. I mean, it's the 12. What's up? Was already up, ready to ready and announced. On the 15th. So in 2 days, it's gonna be 19 years I've been on. So right from 2005, I started uploading videos in English. So oh, good. He says they know he trashed, they know it's fake news. And why do you make a second live stream solely about me? I hit a nerve. I hit a nerve, but it's okay. Try to save face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's thanking me again. He said, "Don't stop." He says, "You'll never see me going crazy over another man every goddamn day." You see, we're not stupid. See, what a lot of people do is they send other people. Okay, and all the people you send, every time you send them, University TV. That's a big problem for all of them. It is a big problem for all of them. Why is it a problem? Because they know they're wrong. Instead of just admitting they're wrong, not being, banning, convicted rapists, convicted child molesters, the xenophobes, the anti-African people want to deflect. It's all good, man. They've met that much. You know what I'm saying? So keep game. Every time they send people, play the proofs, play the clips, and it's heard. It's cut. Sure, Captaz has nightmares every time you play those videos. Oh, I don't think so, man. That's really his stance about Africans. It doesn't surprise me at all. I'm saying, but a lot of people didn't know that. 3 days ago, it was like, oh no, it wasn't. Now there it is. And Sadaho got to go. Has been capping hard. Go to Zaria. Now it's like, dang, what do I do now? Like I shown you in my latest live stream. You can see Sad's face. It did that part. Dang. Guys, man, it's them. Everybody know what the Hebrew is about. Everybody know what Captain Tazaria is about. Oh, really? Everybody knew that he hates Africans for real. That's my mother brother. It's funny. Gotta hear it at this point. 420. YouTube, I'm only replying. I'm only replying. Shaka, I think you need to challenge Sanada on a great debate. You know damn well Sanada would never debate anything. He would never debate anything, especially not against me. Frankie doesn't share any information. He gets people to go and share information. On which channel would it be done? I'm saying he never pulled up. I pulled up on his platform. I mean, I don't even know. I don't mind you saying that. We know very well he would never do that. I'm saying, and it's not of interest to me at this point. Like a child crying. I'm interested in is knowing what Jabari has to say. Fire's coming up, man. Numbers of size getting low. But the African Hebrews, all I say, know what's up now. Hero wrote him, hey, made a video about you. Yeah, but it's better for me to play because if I just comment like that. But anyway, I know it was, so let me play. Be better. Anybody on this panel, he knows what's up. They don't want it. He knows very well.
Been begging for cash apps for God. Why should I be?
On his show now, that say it all. Hell with them. Well, I didn't even think about it that way. Actually, I was thinking I would expect he would say it at the beginning or at the end. But at this point, kind of have to be a little bit flexible. I made my video not long. It's possible that he didn't say it, I said, after a couple of days, then I would presume, okay. I sent him a text message, sent him an email, and I'm pretty sure before he got on the panel, Scam Chatter told him a thing or two. Chosen One wrote, why do you hate Sinetta? Well, if you can just play whenever I said that I hate him, interested. I mean, if you can play direct me to the all the time. However, I can show you that on this platform, they hate Africans.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
Hey, Chosen One, is that you, Frankie? That's the best he can do for real. That's the best he can do. A good look when a trial happens and people start singing.
Mad because he loved. Am I mad at him? Hell no. This nigga Shaka Doodoo. Than other people that come from other places. Like
That's what I wanted you to hear. He said you call Shaka Amos to cancel debate. Feel free to ask Shaka Amos if I ask him to cancel the debate. To ask if any of you knows Shaka Amos, just ask him. If I ever ask him to cancel the debate, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said you knew about Cap for years before you show. That's all he had. I asked him to show receipt. You notice he never showed receipt. Remember, brothers and sisters, when he said made up some conversation through emails. I contacted him. I said, yeah. When he was on JJ 7000, I addressed it. He said, I challenge you to say I'm lying. I said, I'm saying you're lying. I cursed him out and I said, show I give you authorization to show. He never showed Jack. He's bluffing most of the time. But yeah, this is what I want you to hear. Hold on. Nostalgia. I'm only way over the timestamps.
shame to yourself. Than other people that everybody know what the Hebrews about.
I didn't know what the Hebrews about. So Scott Chet is trying to make us think that everybody knows that the Hebrew hate on Africans.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
Of course, not all Hebrews were Israelites, but this is what Zion said. He has a responsibility within ISUPK, so we can presume that's the stance of ISUPK. Besides, not only that, but we've heard and I've played it. His General Yohana prayed for the destruction of Islam and Christianity. They're looking bad right now. They can't undo that. You know what I'm saying? They can't undo that. But not only he said that, as if everybody knew. Like he's basically playing it off. He has a channel supposedly about black people, a black history, and he wants to play it off like everybody know. No, slipped up. He did not edit the video properly. Now we know.
We all know what Captain Tazariak is about. That's my motherfucking brother. Why should I be mad? Because he loved me, my mother, and my people more so than other people that come from other places. Like,
yeah, he's trying to play it off. Hating on Africans, translate that as loving me, my mother, my people more than others. I mean, that I didn't. I was going to play his stuff, but some stuff you have to hear. You have. It's coming out of his own mouth. Now, hold on. Sekou was another mess in the chat talking like he didn't know why you hate. Yet Reggie was there putting Sekou with you. They need to see Sekou kissing behind for acceptance. Hey, he can do what he wants. All I like is when people, let me know what their stance is. That's what I like. I'm saying. So it's all good. One day, they may be tired of him and dispose of him like a used tissue. You know what I'm saying? They could talk about Pan-Africanism. I never knew Pan-Africans go along with people who are xenophobic and who hate Africans. No.
Africa. Why should I be mad at him for that? He have a right to his own, who he want to love and who he don't love.
But brothers and sisters, now we have Frankie, the House of Consciousness, making excuses. What does Zayak saying?
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
Africans. I never thought I'd see that day. I never thought I'd see that day happening. He's gonna say I was high.
How can I let Red Pill come? Red Pill just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's not my brother. He's not my people. Period.
There was something recently. Yeah, recently I've shown you that when he talked about the debate between Shaka Amos and Tazi. First said that Shaka Amos wrong. He did his thing beginning to end. After reading some messages, just had the edge. Switches so quick. And reminder, when Tazi told the 14-year-old boy, outcry, shocked, angry, disappointed, disgusted. So Frankie came on live. Tazi, you're my brother, but you won't be back on my channel. 2 weeks later, dude was back on his channel. Frankie doesn't stand on anything. He goes with the wind, trends, and of course, the money leads him, because remember, he's the same guy who had no problem with Polite running off, like he said, with his underage niece through marriage. He didn't care. He didn't mind. There was some money situation when he said himself that he was scammed by Polite for more than $10,000. Then he spoke about $6 million. And he talked about the niece through marriage running off with Polite. And he said that Polite scammed him. And he said that Polite proposed to give him some money. Frankie himself, out of his own mouth, said that Polite told him, let's tell the people that I gave you a donation. And he said, well, I don't care as long as the money is in my pocket. Exposing himself. Frankie is exposing himself. He doesn't feel good, man. He wished Q was there, but of course he was hiding. And even the Cube dude said that something lied, man. How do you see? Yeah, on my panel when he said it. And that's the funny thing. Frankie's selective with the persons that are banned from his channel for getting on my channel. Frankie himself came on my channel. Guess he doesn't want people to know that. Yeah, on the panel. Was in the chat, then he came on the panel. Let's listen to Cube saying that's another lie.
I'm not here to defend anybody, so you can play any video that you want to play. But what I'm asking is, specifically when it comes to a lot of these videos, mainly dealing with the mighty Hebrew, if you hear Sarnetta saying something, which you've played already, and you heard him say, oh, like the nigga got violated again, what we know not to be true is that he did not get violated again. Y'all got his jacket. Y'all seen his record. He never got violated again for dealing with a child, which Sarnetta said. So that's clearly a lie.
Even the people that are on your panel, they're blasting you. Even JJ, that you're not treating so well. He said you're too slow.
You know, but tonight ain't nothing gonna be the same. You understand me? JJ dropping them bars. You understand? Anyway, this is talking about Jabari Osada. He gets caught lying again. And Senator too slow to catch on.
Said it. I didn't say.
Would I look like getting mad at him about that? Now, I'll debate with him about it, but God damn it, am I mad at him? Hell.
Debate who about it? You ain't debating nobody about it. Made your stance clear. And really, Barry, please feel free to contact him. Number. Call him, send him a text message. Have his email address. Can send him an email. Some of you are in contact with him, probably through some social media he uses. I want to know what your body stance is. the stance is clear. And he's making excuses for it. I mean, that's pure xenophobia, pure anti-blackness. I know Jabari is not going to make excuses for that. I hope it's not going to make excuses for that.
Oh no, this nigga Shaka Doodoo, this nigga got a nerve to write Jabari to make a video and send it to Jabari begging and pleading.
Begging and pleading? But yeah, I said I was going to send him a video. I made a video of Jabari and I sent it to him. Yeah, indeed, yeah.
Pleading.
That's called courtesy. Let him know that I addressed
with Jabari to stop coming over here. You need to come to my channel. Come over here where I'm at and do, nigga, what you gonna give Jabari? What can you do for Jabari?
He was gonna talk about money. He was gonna talk about money, but you know, I hear you don't pay well. I hear you don't pay on time.
And Shaka, did you get your money, your $1,000 from that?
I didn't get nothing yet. I was supposed to get it before the debate. That's what happened with me and Jabari, why we didn't have a debate. I was told one thing and something else happened.
His stance is stay away from you, Shaka. He's not going against. I didn't ask him to go against her. And I said I don't mind, you know, if he doesn't talk to me, if he doesn't come on my platform again. I mean, he hasn't been on my platform for a minute, you know. What do you want? I ain't losing sleep over that. I just want to know what his stance is. That's all. Nothing hard, nothing difficult. Because once again, I spoke out publicly. I've been staying cool. On the other hand, we have people guilty of rape. Like, Jabari Osase spoke about the xenophobia again. If Jabari Osase is against anti-black sentiments, anti-black statements, anti-black, or let's say anti-African, okay? If Jabari Osase is against anti-African statements, anti-African, this he should do is just let us know what his stance is, you know. Already know his stance. Why you think he in? Like people say, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But knowing what Scam said, I'm thinking, he should know what's up now. I said, you know, give it a couple of days if I don't hear from him. That, you know, he's okay with that. If he's not okay with that, then he will speak out. Okay with track film that you all know as Garfield Reed, which is a social media name. Spoke out against that. Up here about Reggie begging, but Reggie's begging himself. Beggar Reggie, Butler Reggie. He spoke out against that. So I will presume that if Jabari Osase is not happy with people completely anti-African, people who hate Africans, who get a say, get the respect and the time, the airtime on that platform, those two, something about it. Because it's very simple. Jabari Osase being on that platform that is clearly anti-African, that accepts anti-African statements, it's a stamp of approval. Silence is a form of consent. So even if he doesn't say anything,
nigga, what can you do for him? Nothing. Nothing. You can't do nothing for him. Stop trying to fit in my shoes, nigga. My shoes too big for you, boy. My shoes too big for you, Shaka Doodoo. So let me first do this, because you talked about my brother Reggie begging for cash apps. But here you are 10 years ago, nigga, begging.
Instead of having username, he has his Cash App. And he asks for Cash App even when he's not a guest.
For Cash Apps. Oh,
Jabari stated that Reggie is begging for Cash App when they had their debate. We all heard it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Almost feel sorry for you and slid you something, but I'm like, nah, this nigga's a fraud.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. I hope you're doing well.
Begging, broke, and can't feed his baby doo-doo.
This is a quick video to remind you not to forget your brother. Don't forget yours truly, and feel free to support. Many of you have been appreciating the efforts that have been made in order to share the culture.
That's so dramatic, man. He put the music in.
And share different kind of different type of information. So once in a while,
you know, Banford wrote, "Why are you replaying this?" Well, I'm gonna move forward here, indeed. But yeah, you know, sometimes I tell people, you know, don't forget about your brother. Especially when I used to go to museums. I'm Cheddar just sits behind on his chair. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a museum once or twice, but dang, man. Denmark, Netherlands, Italy, Sweden. So many different countries I went to. Spain, and I'm documenting. You know, so I'm gonna move forward because you know it's here. Going again against the subscribe is going again about the subscribers that he gained, thanks to me, according to him.
Donations. Now, you know, I don't got a problem with that. I don't have no shame in my shit. I asked a motherfucker for a donation in a minute. The reason why I'm playing him saying that was because he did a video not too long ago getting at Reggie.
Yes, that struck a nerve. Struck a nerve. Because some people say that. Everybody, but yeah. Reggie's a beggar. He's a butler. He's pseudo. He said that Heru is Greek. He played again. That hurts his soul. Me being able to demonstrate and show and prove that he's pseudo. I mean, we have some so-called pseudo killers. I don't know if they're still going on, but how come they never said that the dude is pseudo?
Yeah. I mean, his pharaoh could have been a Greek, but I don't.
Well, I tell you what, Heru was Greek.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, because one of the stories of Heru being conceived is during the Greek time period.
I already said that Heru was Greek. So, you know that Scam Cheddar's kryptonite is the brother Ching Ching from Be More. And just because Scam Cheddar was not happy about Ching Ching being on my platform, Scam Cheddar went crazy. You know what Reggie's kryptonite is? And him that he's a beggar. All right, let's continue. Gonna Hagu Ziki wrote, this guy Reggie would literally say anything.
Talking about how Reggie is begging for donations and he get on here and he just begs for donations, but we just seen this nigga.
That's what Reggie does, he's begging. And once again, Jabari said, look at Reggie, you know, begging for cash out. Reggie went crazy. He went nuts. I even thought the debate would not happen. I said it. I was in the chat. I wrote, man, he ain't gonna do the debate. Yeah. Now, Dali wrote the chat was killing whoever the name is because it's this lady, man. I don't know how she managed to have a copyright claim, you know what I'm saying? But once again, since you brought up that name, ask her. Did you say we have 3 hearts? Just ask her. Just ask her. Anahagu Ziki wrote, wasn't Reggie Dr. Ben's butler? He was everybody's butler. He is even Sai's butler. My intro, he said, you know, I carry Sai's bag. You know, I mean, it's sad. It's only so long fake ones can pretend. Reggie is pseudo. Not only Reggie said that Heru is great, he said that my heart is a bird, man. And We know the first time we heard the Mahdi is a bird. So I had to weigh with Tazaria. And Reggie is known, he has a track record for giving information to the Hebrew camp or any other people that go against Kemet. He bangs against the Kemetic. Ramchada said that he's Kemet. I'm Kemet. How can it be Kemetic or how can it be Kemet? They have a butler that bangs on Kemetic people. Oh, heard, man, because it's more hypocrisy.
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who bangs against the Kemetics. I bang against them and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
So of course, I appeal against a copyright claim. You know, I'm going to see what's up. Did I play Scan Chatter telling the young brother Tory to kill himself, to commit suicide? 1 minute long, 1 minute and 10 seconds long.
See how dumb this little nigga Tory is, y'all? He ain't, I told you, once you become myopic and in a box, anything that people bring to you, you will not adhere to it. He showed you who wrote the New Testament. He showed you what he said about the New Testament. And this little nigga still up in here saying God said this and God said that. These niggas are just retarded, man. These little niggas are just retarded. He ain't go and look up what Shaka said. He didn't say, well, let me see if Shaka telling the truth and do me some research. This dumb, stupid little nigga comes back with God said this and yeah, and God put all nations together and made them different. Like, nigga, shut up already, man. Just shut up, nigga. Damn. Slit your wrist or something, nigga. Because you're poison to the youth, man. You're already poison to the other youth that's coming up looking around you. You probably trying to teach your friends this shit. Nigga, slit your wrist already, nigga. Get it over with, nigga.
I mean, little homie Frankie. This little homie Frankie. Quite a character. It's quite a character, man. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so you have this dude, Frankie, tells a young brother to kill himself. We invite people who hate African. We invite convicted rapists, convicted child molesters. Has the nerve. Try to kick knowledge.
We seen him begging. So what I want to show you is this real quick. Watch this. A guest got up on the channel and asked the nigga of these two videos where Sarnetta is exposing Polite as a Dr. York and Shaka Utmost is exposed as a rapist. And these two things before you went on Sarnetta's show. His reply and answer was, you see it down here? You see his picture? You see him? He replied and said,
I don't know why he had something, he hid something there. So I don't know why, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Where is he getting at now?
He said, no, he didn't know of this. The nigga said, no, he didn't know of it. So now we're going to show how much of a fraud. Okay, now let's listen.
Mario Sassi, what will you do about San?
No, that's not the video. That's not.
That video, just Jabari, that was just today. I mean, today for America, yesterday for Europe.
Not the video, my bad. Begging to get cash apps and VAT.
you're going to understand why this video is entitled, "Is Zion Lex Cool with a Man Guilty of Sex?"
Now that video, you know what it is? That's Garfield Reed. Garfield Reed. First person that I know, not being anonymous and unidentified,
Since I've been a part of this conscious community, sexual misconduct has been condemned and vilified almost unanimously. We saw the rise and fall of Dr. York. We had Hebrew Israelite, the brother by the name of Mighty Hebrew. He was convicted, I think, twice for sexual behavior against minors. He was widely condemned by the Hebrew Israelite community, but apparently forgiven by the Israelites, because I see him all over the place right now on everybody's channel. Another brother by the name of Nazi Yashavel, another Israelite, also involved in sexual misconduct with a minor. We have no idea where this brother is, but he's been sheltered somewhere by an Israelite group.
oh, what does that have to do with polite? You know, that was actually Garfield's video regarding the polite stuff, because Sam Cheddar is on tape also. Those guys were defending polite from the get-go, and then they started talking about all these other people, you know, mainly Hebrew Israelites, convicted or accused of rape. Okay? So I don't know where he's going to get at now.
Sexual misconduct with a minor.
Well, to see what he says, you know, because I know that video, you know, it's online. Well, you don't have the title here, but I said the title anyway, so you can look it up. All right, because yeah, for the record, Zion Lex made several videos. That situation, that he had the guy who was convicted of rape on his panel. That's the hypocrisy of some people, not only Hebrew Israelites, but Scam Cheddar as well. I wonder sometimes Scam Cheddar know what's his affiliation, but only Garfield Reed made that video here. Not only he said that he bets, I don't know, $100, but he said he's betting money that polite we get off, we go free. Garfield Reed made a whole live stream going it on the Mighty Hebrew. He showed the records, he showed the documents, paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about that. I found out about that recently. I found out about it. What did I do? I shared it in the community timeline. Of course, I downloaded it and seen it private. Scam Chat is not saying that Garfield is gossiping or slandering. See, when it's the HOKKK who do stuff, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, anyway.
Because of that, I'm near a debater or have debating skills. He have no information. And so what did he do? He began to
I have no information, no debating skill. I mean, frankly, do you really think that people buy your groupies repeat what you say? Like I said, if you decide to wear a pink G-string tomorrow, they will do the same. Same thing, people will buy it, intelligent people buy it. Your groupies, they repeat echo chamber. You know what I'm saying? That was Wayne. There was no hey, capping for convicted child molesters. And what did you do after saying that he was gossiping? You went right on their own platform. You brought up the exact same thing that I brought up. Scam Cheddar, you are the slanderer. What did you say? Out of your own mouth. Platform.
How about the Mighty fucking Hebrew? This nigga went to jail for rape, dog.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
and that nigga back in the community, like everything good, Hebrews quiet. What about Nazi Yashavel?
Hold on.
Let's not forget the Mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the Mighty Hebrew, the bald head nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
So then when you said that, it wasn't slander, it wasn't gossiping, was it? But let me just play when you went on their panel.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite.
And y'all still support him. You're the fraud. And during the way in, what you did is you defended convicted child molester. Oh, by the way, Frankie, I'm friend Enki. Chanel from Harlem. She was 15 and you were asking people to show the paperwork. Have some video of you and her getting busy. Why don't you just deny it? AIDS. Did you forget about the AIDS? Hospitals, and you don't sue them to get your.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. AIDS.
And even said, you know, you meant to give another figure. You even went like this, man. 4 different hospitals. You are a pathological lie or the fraud, and you expose yourself.
Hang on me and go at it with me. Okay, so let's get it.
You see? The Polite, if it was uploaded today, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on, y'all hear what he said out of his own mouth years ago. He heard about the allegations. Listen. Publicly.
Now, his video was uploaded today, if I'm not mistaken.
See, he got these clowns over there thinking that he's really banging.
So let me get this straight. Garfield Reed uploaded where he said that the mighty Hebrew was convicted of sexual misconduct. You know. And then Scam Chat is acting like I knew about it. What I didn't have is the paper summary. Since I had the code summary, I've been ducking and hiding. Scam Cheddar, you know that the mighty Hebrew came on my panel. He said you lied on him. And you are the master slanderer. You are the master gossiper. It's funny though. He started off talking about Polite. I was thinking to the mighty Hebrew. He doesn't even know where to go. He's just all over the place.
On people for child molestation. He don't give a fuck about that. I don't give
a fuck about that. Funny thing is that he's failing to tell people. Garfield Reed who spoke on that. The people that Garfield Reed made a whole live stream going in on the mighty. He's not happy when I play those clips where he said the mighty child. It is time. Got out. Was arrested trying to F another young child. Logical liar. That Polite. What did he say about Polite? That he has video. Polite robbed from children. On his channel, he has scammers, people who rob from women and children, people who are convicted of rape. Hate Africans. Man, you look bad, man. You look bad, man.
I know you ain't talking about that girl, huh? The one that ran away from home, who snuck out the room and left her mother because her mother left you. You want me to tell the people why she left you, bitch? I'll tell them when you cut back. I'll tell them when you come back at me. I ain't gonna give up everything. Told you it'd be better to leave me the fuck alone. You're fucking with the wrong one, and you know I'm crazy enough to go the fuck in. I'm not scared of getting beat the fuck down. I'ma still go in, nigga. You better kill me, bitch. You better fucking kill me. Fuck is wrong with you? Ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. Ain't nobody in this world is more grimier low-life scumbag as you. You done robbed from little babies, motherfucker. You done robbed from women and children, nigga. What is wrong with you? Trying to come back at me, knowing that I got all this shit on you.
So somebody that robbed from women and children, from babies, you ain't going at him, but you're going at me. I ain't stole from nobody. I ain't robbed. Now, on Hero Road, they all know Shaka did food of it because the guy had a platform. Stop wasting time on this dude. See, they talk loud, then try to get copyright claim. Did you tell the people that you filed 2 copyright claims against me and they were both rejected by YouTube? Did you tell them that you told me to go on your panel, Aegis platform, and I went on your panel? I was in the back chat. I was in the queue. Tell me you kicked me out and you didn't say a word. Everybody know you're a female cat now. I mean, dang. The university, dang. Why he had to make you look that way, Shaka? It's just his way of, he doesn't have any information. He knows he could never get down with me on that discussion on any topic on the planet Earth. So he's just doing this. It's a childish reaction, but hey, he can knock himself out. We all know Shaka, he look bad to them. They're always gonna be you see the monkey back to him. Well, I don't know who you're talking about, but hey. So anyway.
He's embarrassed of and ashamed of is how Captain Tazoriak scholastically kicked his ass.
Basically, by making stuff up. See, keep saying this. Keep saying this. Always established that the dude was pseudo. You took revenge against me because you didn't like what Chin Chin said against you. That was a B move. You know what I'm saying? Your ex-girlfriend had just left you. You were really mad. And Tazariak made so many stuff up. And this alone is probably some of the worst. Not only he called MLK the B word, which he didn't object to, a dead person who did a lot for black folks. But he made stuff up. It was just so embarrassing right from the beginning. Now, where is it? There it is.
Listen, I taught polite how to properly debate. I can teach you how to
I
properly
don't need you
debate.
to teach me because,
Okay,
for
no sweat.
example, what's the attestation for the Exodus? It's so good. I can write the story like a Spider-Man 2023, and I mentioned Joe Biden. Joe Biden exists. That doesn't make the Spider-Man story true. So we have
I agree with that.
All right. So that's what you try to do.
Have you ever heard of Sinai photograph?
No. What is that?
You never heard of that?
No.
I have the book, Sinai photograph. I don't have it with me, but if we ever were to debate, I can actually get a book. It's like this tall, about this tall. Cost me about $700 to get. And Sinai photograph is a book that shows how they were able to show the hieroglyphics about the flood, about Moses at the bottom of Mount.
You must be joking, brother.
At the bottom of Mount Sinai.
Hieroglyphics about the flood. Which flood?
Yeah.
The flood of the Bible?
I'm sorry. I misspoke. I'm not the flood. I'm sorry. About the Exodus, about Moses, about all of them is written. Miriam is all written at the bottom of the mountain. It's a book called, I'm sorry. I think it's Sinai Photograph is the title of the book. If we was to ever debate, I'll show you historical evidence that backs up Moses, Exodus, etc. existing. You might want to do a better job because that book does exist. If I was to get the book
might exist, but that's a world premiere that you're talking about. No scholar ever talked about attestation of Moses or the Exodus happening, let alone on hieroglyphics. I mean, it sounds to me like you made that up.
I'm trying to ask him, show the book. Why don't you do that? So, on top of you telling a young brother to kill himself, and we can only imagine what you tell people on private messages. Queen's Throne said that, when she addressed you, she received death threats. She's going to get your karma. Tell your young brother to commit suicide. White people come from, women and children, like you said, and your own mouth. Your own mouth. Well, that's a young child. Pseudos on your platform. And Reggie is not the only pseudo you have on. Once again, we stop. That is a bird. That's your dude. You rock for him. You defend him, even though he says that he hates Africans.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
And then ask him to show that book, to show this attestation for the Exodus in the hieroglyphics. So you can repeat all you want, that dude, did his thing, but that's just ridiculous. It's just funny. We're just laughing at that. Ask him to show receipt. What's up, Sugar Hayes? How you doing? Find any dirt on you, so they are grass straws.
Ass. And he was butthurt ever since. That's what happened. The niggas.
Funny though, I've already played JJ's platform. He said that the reason why I was going at South, ask him to go on his. You all heard that he's the one who proposed to do it. He's the one who said it would be pay-per-view. So I emailed him to inquire about that. But then he asked so much, man. So first is the Medina class that he didn't want to do. Plus, on top of that, he also said that he received the email and asked him, "Did you get my email?" But he told me, "No, I didn't get it." Saying it again. That when I told him again, "Did you get it?" He said, "No." He said, "I got it." But I told him, no, saying it again. So he's just telling you that the dude is a habitual liar. If you're a man, if you don't want to do it, just say, "Okay, I don't want to do it," and that's it. End of story. Lord, he's a pathological liar. And now his channel that he wanted to present as the what does he say? Comment. Oh no, damn, I will have to upload it. Well, okay, let me just read. If you go just to the description of that video here, Black News 102 and Sanidus recognized as one of the leading YouTube sites for educational and current events. So, Black News 102 began its journey by making available educational programs and educational debates concerning the history and current issues of the Black community. It has recently expanded its programming. Now, Black News 102, in addition to its educational programming, covers the gambit of innovative news reporting affecting our community, elections critical to our people, sport events, celebrity news, but you ain't gonna say gossiping, business, science, and technology news. There's other stuff, but they're asking for a commitment of just $5 a month to continue our great programming. For you, this is less than 10 cents a day. Of course, some of you can't afford $5 a month and more. We certainly appreciate that. So, what you want, man, but it is what it is. Now, hold on. Say anything, Shaka. They're still gonna ride with him. Plus, they look at you on that side. I told you they stand on nothing. I know that, but I have the right to respond, don't I? You don't have to keep explaining, bro. We all know you're a liar, nothing. Well, I understand what you're saying, brother. I appreciate that. But you never know who comes on the live stream. You never know who watched the video after the live stream is over. So it's very important. Those receipts are just destroying them.
Butt hurt ever since. Captain be talking about a 30-year-old case that's been already covered, case closed, everything is closed.
30-year-old case closed. The dude went to prison for it. What you talking about? I mean, it was you. That wasn't 30 years ago that you said that.
Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the bald head nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
So the name of the person, if you can go back. I mean, just look now. Look at the name of the person. I'm going to play the whole clip.
Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's
Same there. And she gonna act like she didn't know? Was it Hebrew? Well, many times it is, but this type of thing happens in all ways of life. But lately, dang, they kind of have the upper hand, they kind of have a serious track record, very prolific in that era.
all right. Everything is closed. Case and everything is closed now. Let's hear about new cases today, boy.
Well, Bambada is a new case, it's an ongoing case, but he doesn't care about that. This guy is so ridiculous. It's like the more he talks, the worse it is, man. That is what it has been about 17 years ago. So once again, on top of having people who hate Africans, he's in here making excuses for convicted child molesters.
Talk to us about these little.
And then, just about a month ago, so why did he go on the platform of Tazaria during the live stream?
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. Maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What? So, Scam Cheddar, life doesn't work. You can address some things. If we address the same things, we're wrong. Have all the groupies in the world, man. But it just doesn't work like that. But you don't get Scam Cheddar. Doesn't talk yourself out of defending convicted child molesters, convicted rapists. No way. Now, I think you probably feel bad because you said that the dude slept over in your house, right? How do you see?
Everybody, hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Time out, everybody. Time out. Let me say this real quick while you getting your pictures up there, brother.
Oh, it's already up
first
there.
thing I want to let the people know. I love my brother, the mighty Hebrew. Me and Hebrew, we go through our little beefs and fight, and brothers fight. The mighty Hebrew knows me personally. I know him. I know his family. He stayed at my house a few times. Him, his family.
So you have your friends. But don't be mad if people call you out for it. There's no way in the world talk yourself out of defending, inviting, and giving all the respect in the world to convicted rapists, convicted child molesters, to scammers. You said out of your own mouth. It's Polite scammed you. He had him on your platform after you said that he would never.
So I'm saying this to y'all for the last time, and I'm going to leave it where it stands. Whether Polite is guilty or even if he is found innocent, I'm through with him. I'm done with him. Polite will no longer be on my platform.
Don't even keep your own words and you expect people to believe what you're saying. You are a pathological liar, but you don't keep your word. But you're shameful trying to go at me, rape anyone, scam anyone. Those people that you are close to, convicted in the court of law for raping, we even have the paperwork for at least one of them. rob and steal from women and children, like you said, and even steal, ran off with your phone through marriage, you don't have that smoke for them. That makes you some of the lowest person on the planet Earth, in my opinion. Now you know this, but you're trying to save face. I want to know what Jabari has to say. After a couple of days, all these shenanigans that you've been doing, you have to presume that Jabari is aware. Jabari, I expect he will think before he speaks.
Girls now, the new ones, not old shit that's cases of clothes.
Old stuff. So it's closed. It's all good then. What if you have a family member that gets raped? You're gonna say, "Oh, okay, well the guy did his time. The case is closed. It's okay." This you sound.
The fuck is you doing? Cause you's a fraud, nigga. You's a fraud. Let's go. How long you been knowing about this?
So
What about what Garfield Reed said? That's ridiculous. What does it have to do with anything? My channel, so
the individual nicknamed Mighty Hebrew.
that's Garfield Reed.
Sexual misconduct with a
Cause Sarnetta didn't know who the fuck you were.
Occasion. I've heard about the rumor, let's call it a rumor, once. And that was years ago.
Hold up. Hold up. So y'all see, this bozo have always knew about it.
See how ridiculous that is? I just said I heard about the rumor. Section. You know, some people wrote that guy did that, but I'm like, hey, he's anonymous. He's on that. He's pointing to me. It's a rumor. It's an allegation. But when Garfield Reed played already, it's different. Garfield Reed is not anonymous, unidentified. Plus, he's HOK. But you see, Sai is so desperate, man. He's so desperate, man. And I clearly said, rumor. Ah, we do have the paperwork. Self said that the dude went to prison. I'm saying, trying to show here.
Why? The question is, why did you go on Sarnetta platform? Because Sarnetta didn't know who the fuck you were, nigga.
Why did I go on this platform? Because you invited me. This is a dumb question, man.
You will never find a video on in my timeline even mentioning your name or talking about you.
I beg to differ.
Hold on for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yo, peace, Jay. I'm sorry, brother, but I can't fuck with you. You fuck with that clown. You be over there with that clown. So you can't serve two masters, bro. Peace.
Or you could say AD. Today, historians use the term CE. But
Okay.
What you mean when you
okay, so you do know the scriptures had already been written.
Brother,
hey, hold on for 1 minute. Hold on for 1 minute. Apostle. Was you talking about me the other day on Frenchie channel, talking crazy about me?
Frenchie? Who's Frenchie?
The nigga from France.
So as you made a live stream, you had the nerve to put Young Heru in the title. You talked about us. Don't be popping stuff, then removing, and say, oh, you will not find anything. And what is this video that I'm commenting on? Try to save face, man. Let me repeat for you. You will never talk your way out of fighting completed rape, fighting people that you labeled scammers yourself, people that say rob from women and children, but then you're still cool with having them on your panel. Let's say Light is found not guilty to have him on your panel because he's the one. You publicly not only accuse him of being Dr. York, baby York, which means that, but yet you said you exposed him. said you were exposing him. Not only regarding the accusation of being a child molester, but about the scamming. Remember what you said on my channel? On my channel, you came on my channel and you said, what?
When I came out, Brother Shaka, and I tried to expose Polite, and I accused Polite of being Dr. York, I exposed him. Guess what happened, Shaka?
Yourself, you expose him. Never be able to talk your way out of it. Just like you will never be able to talk your way out of having somebody on your said that he hates Africans. You can try all you want. You will never, ever, ever work.
Cause I didn't know you from Adam, nigga. Until Jay.
Back in like 2008. Show the painting from Kemet, from some wall in Kemet. Jumped. I made a video refuting that. I've shown where this artifact is from. So you getting pseudo people on, it's like, dang, like over a decade. I've left a comment on my video that he responded to me. I didn't put it up, which means that you filmed him. You decided not to put it up, or maybe you forgot, So you know about me since at least 2008. But you can lie. It's okay. You're pathology. To me, it doesn't make a difference if you know about it. So it shows that you invited me on your panel days in a row as a guest.
AJ brought you over and told me we got a comedic dude over here. And I
girlfriend also said that she was telling you about me. I mean, it's on tape, man. It's on tape. Now you want to act like you didn't know until JJ told you. It's okay. I ain't tripping on that. It's not about you have more subscriber, more famous than you. That's not what it's all about, man. It's about trying to bully people. Try to bully people for years, man. You cannot bully me. Besides, not only you made for YouTube, but you even wrote in one of them. Most likely it's the butler who wrote it because you know how you write. I was bullying you. Why don't you tell the people that? I'm reading the comment, because this lady is tripping, man. Probably went and dig that up for him because he's too slow to catch up. Now, Hayes wrote, the minions are definitely digging for material. Non, le plaid. Actually, I'm gonna put heater on home. So there will be a little background noise, it's the portable heater. Sugar Hayes wrote, Shaka, especially since they can't dox you, they can do whatever they want. I'm not worried about it. I stand for a noble cause. Only against the child molesters which have done and have demonstrated since since at least a decade, and I talked about what's going on not only in France but also in Africa. Yes, there's a Pan-African, had that accusation on him. I've played I've played so many receipts, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be talking about something for 10 years, and because Cam Cheddar decided that it's not cool to talk about it, I'm gonna stop. It doesn't work like that. Imhotep University TV wrote, Chaka is public enemy for all the right reasons. Public enemy to the scammers and the defenders of child molesters. Is good to clarify. Wild Funk wrote, peace, fam, and Mr. East is in the place to be. Just got off work. Okay, that's what's up. Let's continue.
I said, oh, okay, committed. All right, let me go hook up with the brother. And I tried to show you love, nigga. I tried to show you love. I was respectful to this nigga. Y'all seen it. I was coming in saying, yo, we got a new young kid over here. This brother's nice. He gonna go in. And because he get his butt hurt, he's butt hurt till this day.
The truth is that he was butt hurt over Ching Ching. He actually said it on his own platform. He came to my platform, couldn't be respectful. You know what I'm saying? There was the other time Ching Ching was there. We were talking, chilling. So I came on. So I started saying, oh, I see my number one fan is here. Then he said, yeah, no, he's my N-word. He's my ninja. I don't like using the N-word, Then he said, oh, no, but when I said that, N-word means deaf, dumb, and blind. And then, they went off. So I put them both on the panel, sent him a message. I even called him. I said, look, I don't want you to think I'm censoring you, but, what's getting out of hand? He's like, yeah. Then he planned his revenge. Telling the people that, but we have all that on tape. You, Scam Cheddar, put up Chin Chin's phone number publicly, and you told people to investigate him. How far was that? Stop talking about butthurt. He cursed you out, didn't he? He cursed you out. Now, you know how real he is. You know how real he is. Unc knows how real he is. You've seen Unc's demeanor and his face. I didn't know about his uncle. Now I know who his uncle is. He is. But when he told him that's who my uncle is, we seen Unc's face. And Unc has been pacified. He disappeared for a little while. So you could apologize for what you did, putting out his phone number, and tell people to investigate him, but you're too stubborn. So hey, you're gonna get whatever comes your way, man. Because you're dealing with some real people right there, man. Nothing to play with, man. I mean, there's thorough people everywhere in every city anyway. But and there's another cat from DC that you think you can play with. Take your chances, man.
Look at what he's doing now. He's going crazy trying to say that the House of Consciousness is all pedophiles and rapists and all kind of shit.
Well, you've been making excuses for convicted rapists and convicted child molesters. What you want people. Now, WAC 100, they told you, hey, House of Pedos, they curse you out, verbally violated you. You ain't making these live streams about the WAC 100's platform. You're the one who's butthurt. I played to Zariak also getting verbally violated on WAC 100's platform. Trying to cap over there. They brought that up too, just like you brought it up.
Knowing that that's really not what it is. You just butthurt, fag. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Because this video right here proves that you've been knew about them. Watch how he called my name. And I didn't know this nigga. He gonna call my name and everything. Watch.
Now, the same Zion Lex who went at Brother Polite because of the allegation is the same Zion Lex who had guess who on his own platform.
Okay. I need to myself. I know that video. It's on my channel.
Statement. So much at Brother Polello.
Been talking about Captain Tazariak. So this show. So this right here shows that this chump, this fraud, been knew about the House of Consciousness.
I don't know if he's under the influence, but he starts off by talking about, I knew about such and such case, I knew about such and such stuff. He's putting a video I've put publicly like it's a discovery, and it's like he been knowing about the house. I've already said back in like 2008, maybe 2009. I think it was 2008. It wouldn't be later than 2009. Sure. Late 2009, I was in Florida. I got my peeps over there. So I refuted the name of Hebrew workers in Egypt. Anyway,
Ben knew
I may have to move forward a little bit.
about Tazariak. Ben knew about the mighty Hebrew. Ben knew about Brother Polite, but that didn't stop this chump from coming on my platform trying to make $1.
Well, he invited me, and I'm so talking point. First time I was a guest on his. Guess what? It's what I talked about, and guess who stopped me?
You know, the brother mighty Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, Garfield said that he was there was some sexual misconduct.
Nah, we don't want to talk about that.
Okay, but I'm just saying what was stated publicly. Garfield said that publicly. You know what?
I try. Oh yeah, I remember now. Another thing that you changed the subject real quick about.
I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm an Israelite and Tazariak Israelite, and I think his doctrine is off compared to what we teach. We both had the same mission, but he's telling the Israelites it's okay to mix race, right? He's telling that they got a doctrine saying that if a child reached a flower, they could be 15 or 9 years old. You can have sex with them.
Okay,
this is what they
man,
teach.
you talk about running.
You could see how you changed the subject.
Right?
Where's your HOK people associated with that? That almost sense there. Even track field. Some people call him trash field. Garfield Reed. As lame as he is, as much of a female cat as he is, better not to try to go publicly talk his way out of having convicted rapists organization that financially supported a convicted child molester and make excuses for it. They know better, but you're so stubborn. You think that because you have all those subscribers, you can talk your way out of it.
He should have never been on my platform if he felt like this. Now he
put it up. But I'm gonna move forward, and I may miss a few, but I want to kick it with the people. So
trying to act like he said,
Senator was angry.
So now y'all hear this chump
accused, but it's like they made up. They were no longer.
They could put hands on you. You live in the same goddamn.
Oh, that's what he wishes for. He wishes for that. I mean, if the dude could have me killed, that would be convenient for him. Him and Butler Veg would be, you see, and I told you, man, the guy, he had to mind his business.
Know what's going on in the churches out there in France, bro. We all know all the stuff that's going on right now. How many of y'all know this, man?
Now he cares about what's going on in churches in France. Not what's going on in the churches in France doesn't take place in America and everywhere and on around. You can try to deflect all you want, but it's clear, and you made it clear that you in here making excuses for convicted rapists, convicted child molesters, organizations that defend convicted child molesters, that you give all the respect in the world to, that you invite on your platform. And on top of that, for those who arrived recently, they hate Africans.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people. How can I let Red Pill come? Red Pill just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's not my brother. He's not my people, period.
I don't see Butler Reggie. Oh, It'll be the witchfinder said that Rabon is your nephew. I don't even see Rabon trying to make excuses. Child molesters that get all the respect. See, Onk talk trying to talk his way out of this thing. You're the only one doing that. By knowledge, your channel is the only channel on YouTube that invites child molesters. That's your choice. Nobody forced you.
Type it in.
Top of inviting scammers. You don't know that Garfield scam people? One FOG spoke out about that. Many other people spoke out about that. Garfield's read bachelor's degree in history. Which university was it from? What date was it? What year was it? For actively defending scammers. Scamming with them.
And you'll see all the molestation with the boys, the young boys, the priests, the Vatican priests, and with
gang rape.
Rape and molestation and
Greetings, brothers and sisters.
research, nigga. Unlike you.
He's playing the same thing again.
Listen to this shit. I dare him to say no. I dare you to say no. He said this to
What do you dare me to say no about?
Jabari, bro. Not only that, no shame at all. He sent Jabari a video begging and pleading Jabari to stay away from me to get.
Beg and plead Jabari to stay away from Sanada. Why is he? He's dude. I mean, can he even spend one day without lying? The video is there live on my panel.
Off my channel because to get Shaka Utmost not to show up, y'all. He didn't give a damn about those people who already paid their ticket. I dare you to say no, you didn't, nigga.
I address General Yohana. And this is what you said about the God of the Bible.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
All right. And I did it. What I did and what I said publicly, I own up to it. You don't own up to it. Now, all the stuff you do and say publicly, we can only imagine what you do and say privately.
Because I got the recording, fool.
I think like he did some, the stuff is on my platform, it's on my channel right now.
You think Shaka's stupid? To Jabari, listen to this.
You can say what you want about Shaka Amos. Issues with something that I said or did, and he will let me know. But I heard him say that he didn't get paid.
And Shaka, did you get your money, your $1,000 from that?
I didn't get nothing yet. I was supposed to get it before the debate. That's what happened with me and Jabari, why we didn't have a debate. I was told one thing and something else happened.
So one thing and something else happened.
Just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's
I can see it coming. He's going to make excuses for that statement. I can see it coming.
not my brother. He's not my people, period.
How many times we know Captain said that? Everybody know that. That was years ago. This nigga is going down all my timelines.
That was years ago. Damn Cheddar, why don't you tell people that video when he told the young boy that he would not feed him because he's African? After that, you said to Zaya, "You my brother, but you won't be on my channel no more." 2 weeks later, it was on. You know, there you are, capping and making excuses for that. I wonder if you're gonna play the clip where he says he hates Africans, though. You know,
and bringing up all my whatever.
Therefore,
about this later on motion.
Africans.
We don't tell the death of Africans.
I really heard this.
I heard over to, you know, I gotta go extra and put that music. But obviously he's playing my video right there, so you know I don't need to hear that. I'm just waiting to see what he has to say. It's like a quarter of the video left, and you can see I'm moving forward. You know, and you know I'm gonna prepare myself to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna say too much because you know they don't have any dirt on me, man. They don't have any dirt on me, and they're gonna try everything. Find out his organization not only towards the right banana boat.
start going at me on the street. Now, you know, this like.
Oh, now he's going to make excuses for saying banana boat N-word? Now he's the victim. The guy went at him. He's making excuses for everything, man. It's not Guyana. My parents are from Haiti, you know. But regardless, even if they are not from Haiti, you know, I don't like xenophobia amongst black people. And he's labeled. You heard how Haitians get down, didn't you? I'm sure you heard. In them banana boat N-word.
They listen to you. Now check this out. This nigga going so deep into my archive. This video was like damn near 10 years ago. And y'all know I'm hardcore, I'm militant, I'm on the street.
Being xenophobic is militant, you know what I'm saying? Can't you say I take that back? Can't you say I was wrong?
I'm banging hard on the white boy. I'm banging hard on the white woman.
You're banging hard? Or you used to bang hard on the white boy? What is Kataza? Every time you talk, you make a fool out of yourself, man. You don't stand on anything. Only the mighty dollar. That's the only thing you stand on.
And so a man from the island comes by, start going at me on the street. Now, you know, just like the Hebrews
So Sai was the victim then.
would do. So I start banging back on him. And he's telling me that I shouldn't do this, that I'm a slave, that I'm a Negro. And so
He said that you were bootlegging, and we hear it in the video. And, you know, that struck your ego. Because many people said you've been. Not only Ash requests his DVD, but many other people's DVD. Killer B, the Witch Find, the General said you even bootleg books, man.
you know me, you banana boat ass nigga. And I'm going to say it again. Anybody from the island come and try to tell me about Whitey, about this white man over here, like you, Frenchie, you to me are a Negro. You to me are a banana boat nigga.
Jabari. Jabari. Gonna put your stamp of approval for that? I'm telling you, he's in his 50s, man. Everybody can do what they want, man.
I'll say it again. Jabari can't do nothing to me for saying what I want to say.
Asking Jabari to do anything to you. Come on now, where are you going with this?
You act like Jabari's my daddy, nigga.
Platform gives us his temple. And it was stated live on air that you belong to his organization. So it's clear on my message. I don't expect to know all the ins and outs of the organization, but publicly, you know, people who are considered leaders of the communities, I think they have a responsibility to be transparent. And not only it's the only channel on YouTube that I know of that invites convicted rapists and convicted child molesters, that invites people who scam men, women, and children, like you have said regarding Polite, and even scam you. That you accuse him of being dark to you, or baby, which means that you accuse him of being a child molester. You said yourself that you expose him in xenophobia to a high level, to the point of not only saying the African is not my brother, is not my people, but I'm not sure if you played it, but
as a people, I hate Africans because of what they. As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people. As a people,
but so hate Africans, man. You know, way out of it. So we would expect people to speak. I wonder what Professor Small think about that. I wonder what Professor Jeffries think about that. You know, and all the other scholars and elders that we know about. I wonder what they think about that. Even the people that I went out, like, you know, the riparian arts, as much as they may dislike me because they are both have sunken, and that is because of their linguistic acrobatics and linguisticism, and the disrespect for the elder scholars like Dr. Shekanta Diop and living scholars like Dr. Obadele Campbell. I doubt that they will just be capping for that. You know what I'm saying? In your own brain, you thought that you would get people to ride with you with statements like that. Maybe a few Hebrews or like will ride with you with statements like that. But come on, let me see the comments. Who knows? I've sent some people. So like I said it in the beginning of that video about his money. I'm hating when they debate on Sa's channel and he mutes himself. And we notice what's up. Action, I hate. No, it's all good. Oh no, that West Indian told you to get job and stop bootlegging scam cheddar. I bet he didn't play that for his viewers. He's trying to manipulate people, but only the gullible people and impressionable people will fall for his stuff. Sugar Hayes wrote, you had to have known that Jabari was going to tell you contacted him. To have known that Jabari was going to tell that you contacted him. I'm not sure if Jabari told him that, but it's a matter of public record. I don't know if Jabari told him, Shaka and Dugu came and contacted me. But Scam Cheddar obviously seen the video because he played it, with the Asian and music, drama, what I'm saying. There you have it. I told you they're all together. I think Jabari and seen the video. They know everything that's going on. Hey, like I said, me personally, I said, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, give him that, a couple of days, and then, like I said, Jabari doesn't have to answer me. He's under no obligation to answer me. But I've let him know that within this time frame, I consider that, he's cool with that. And then he can do whatever he wants. Whatever I want,
This video was way before I was even hanging out with Jabari.
So what? It's not about who you were hanging out with, it's about your statement. I'm going to move forward because that's getting. I'm Cheddar, man. You can come on my panel anytime. But never face me and have a discussion or debate. But let's say discussion because you guys like the word debate. You want to get some moderator, you want to charge people and stuff like that. Any topic on the planet Earth. You are lame. You are a pathological liar. You roll with scammers.
Jabari wasn't even in my life. Why should they listen to you?
Protect my brother. You work for the.
I'm saying that. That's how I feel, punk. The hell is wrong with you? And I wish you would have walked by. Oh my God, I wish you would have walked by.
What you would have done?
I wish you would have walked by.
What you would have done?
I would have gave your ass a goddamn whipping, boy.
Grandpa, please. Grandpa, please. Grandpa, please.
Not physically. I'm not talking about fighting you physically.
It kicked in his brain. You know better.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, give me that intellectual spanking anytime you want. But we all know you're scared. It's all good.
Boy, what you appearing on that channel?
I'm gonna see if get your video up, and then I'm gonna read in the comment now, apparently.
Or any of his channels is like a stamp of approval. Did y'all hear that? What?
Yes, I said that, and I stand on
What was you doing on my Shaka on my channel, Shaka Doodoo?
When I went on Scam Cheddar's panel, he ain't talking about the child molesters. I played several clips. He wasn't making excuses for it. He wasn't defending it. I didn't hear him defending them. I'm saying that was a different thing. I never heard him making excuses for people being xenophobic. You understand what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, what did he say to Unc when Unc was being xenophobic regarding Sekou? Let me play. I have it. This for days, and these receipts are cutting him, man. Cutting him.
Reggie, that's a Kemetic song, right?
No, it's a Nubian song.
It's a Kemetic song as well, Reggie.
No, it's not this video. Which video? Oh yeah, I remember. I think
Listen, you
So
think I'm
listen,
new to
okay,
this
can I
show?
talk now? Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Sekou didn't say anything pseudo at all. And the people have
Okay, he
stated that
did.
for years. You know. Now, Saneda, if you don't mind, you said that other people teach that you can have sex with a 9-year-old girl. Like, do you mind telling which other Hebrews or like organization teach that? Because you see, I'm not from New York, you know. So to me, it's news. And I'd like to know when I go to New York with my daughter, where I should avoid going. So if you don't mind, Saneda, which other Hebrews or like organization teach that thing that GMS teach?
Well, there's a lot of Hebrew Israelite groups out there that teach that. I'm not calling out no names or nothing like that. All I'm gonna tell you is that a lot of them teach that, brother. A
Thank
lot
you.
of
I
Hebrew
appreciate that.
Israelites teach that.
I appreciate that.
And as for my brother Unc, you know I love you, man, but I'm gonna still keep and tell the truth. To me, when we say things like go back to Africa and teach that, Unc, I'm simply saying, look at what we do. We over here in America and we talk about shit we don't know what's going on in Africa. So they can say the same goddamn thing about us. Yo, you can't tell us what's going on over here in Africa. Go back to goddamn America. How would we feel if we over there and we in Kemet and we trying to teach them about Kemet and they looking at us like, yo, what the fuck are you talking? What? Take that shit back over there, you know? But
They ain't wrong.
We gotta stop that, man. We just gotta stop it, man.
They not
this
wrong,
shit is
son.
crazy.
Gotta stop that. We just gotta stop that. But then, to Zayax,
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
having no smoke, you don't have any energy. That makes you a female cat, sir. Talk all you want. Get all the OnlyFans moderator. What do you have? What are you doing with OnlyFans moderator, by the way? But anyway, do your thing. Oh, you still haven't said who's the lady that was twerking in the video, you know? But I understand if you don't, And do you have anything else you want to say about my mom and dad? 'Cause I heard you call them liars. How do you know they're liars? But yeah, you're a female cat. So how will we feel if? But here you're not saying how will we feel. You're making excuses. And everybody can see how subservient you are towards Zodiac. Now, if you choose to, you have the right to. You know what I'm saying? But then don't try to act like you're made of tough skin and like you run your channel. I mean, I've already played, man. When you said the Shaka Amos one and did this thing from beginning to end, and then you're here reading, and you go, oh, well, actually, I take the back. You have the edge. But do your thing, man. Do your thing. Because besides,
business.
Dr. Khaled Abdul Muhammad part, nigga. Tazariak is right.
No, it's not a double standard because Joseph's dream didn't have him disobey the Lord. Martin Luther King's dream.
Oh, so is he even gonna make excuses for Tazaya calling Martin Luther King? Let's find out.
Had him serving white people. Martin Luther King's dream said, prefer the white burger over the black burger. Prefer the white business over the black business. No.
And please put up that quote, since you wanna, apparently you're gonna make excuses for it. I would like to see that quote here from Dr. Martin Luther King.
No matter what the white man do, don't fight back. That's a bitch. That's not a man.
See, y'all could get mad all you want from what Captain Tazariak said, but guess what? Captain Tazariak is right.
We heard it for the record. And I'm lucky that I came across that part. That's because I was looking, for other stuff, other video. Now he's gonna bring up Khalid Abdul Muhammad, but what about Kataza?
Now I'm saying it, chump. Stop that, record it, and play me saying it. Captain Tazariak is right. When a man is constantly spitting in your face and you just doing a protest march, even Malcolm knew that he was right.
Malcolm is in the picture shaking Dr. Martin Luther. But since he gave me the go ahead to make that clip, I will make that clip.
Malcolm X said you got it from us. So that dog
treatment should be a thing.
Tell them down with Tazariak. Yeah, shit. African History Challenge, Volume 2. I got y'all here. Let me just.
A new clip coming up. Somebody wants to say what's up, then feel free. You can criticize American problems, but say what's up. But I have a little bit of time. So, Shimon wrote, do you think Sal will ever invite you into his platform again? Doubt it, but I went on his platform not long ago because he challenged me to go there. I've documented that. He didn't tell you guys he was live streaming. I was there. He kicked me off the back chat, but he didn't tell people that because he's fronting. He's trying to act like he's tough and tough skin and all that. So I pulled up. Now he came on my panel as well. I guess he didn't tell you guys that he came on my panel. He was in the chat. I've documented that. We were there, we seen it. Then he came on the panel. I only asked him to put his webcam on. Maybe whoever he was on the phone with, hung up. I was like, man, I don't want to be shocking to give it. And then he felt lonely and scared, and then he bounced. And then he went in live stream, put up the brother Young Hero, who is right there. He put his name in the title and went at us. And then he was like, yeah, come. That's ridiculous. So I don't really see myself going on this platform again. If he's going to come here, he can come here. We can have that grown man talk. But I don't think he's going to do that by himself with a webcam on, so you don't see him like being on the phone or reading the texts and getting the help like most of these guys do. I don't think he'd ever do that. You know what I'm saying? But really, at this point, I'm just interested in what Jabari has to say. So, Shimon, if you know Jabari, what I'm saying, feel free to let him know. But I think he knows by now. It's safe to presume that Jabari knows by now. So, and then everybody can do their thing. Everybody can do their thing, man. Because there's many other people who talk that black talk, who talk about black people. But here they are cool with convicted rapists and child molesters invited on that platform, getting all the respect in the world, and those are the dudes saying that he hates Africa.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
So yeah. I'm not doing this to get on this platform, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know why you're asking me this question, but you have the right to. I'm not angry, I'm not mad at this question. Nobody wants to get on the panel? Frankie, you want to come on and show us how you get down by yourself? Do you think he would ever address all the allegations of pedo stuff? And brother, are you kidding me? He just did, man. Who are you, man? I mean, damn, man. I don't know what's up with you, man. I mean, you must be kidding. He did address that. He made excuses for it. He said that's old stuff, and he said, why don't you talk about what's going on in France in the churches? Are you for real, Shimon? For real? I mean, are you for real? I don't mind. I know that some people are cool with him and they come here, but if it's the case, be straight up, say I'm down with him, whatever. I ain't gonna cry about that. You know what I'm saying? I have some people who are down with me. They've been going on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, the good brother, the fight doctor, he was going over there, and then recently, Scam Cheddar cursed him out, called him the B word. He wasn't even addressing Scam Cheddar. He was addressing Black Jesus Minister. Yeah, I can say that I have respect for Black Jesus Minister because behavior was off, would not let me speak during my own time, but he apologized, publicly. Publicly he did that, and also when he sent an email to me, and I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? People are set tripping too much over the camps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know from the get-go we don't agree. We don't see things the same way, but we can dialogue and discuss about it. Lately I've used a lot of profanity because the dude talked about my mom and dad, and he's been using so much profanity, so he has to know, hey man, hey. But most of the time over the years, people can look and I'm quite diplomatic. You know what I'm saying? But lately I felt like it was necessary. You know what I'm saying? I got it twisted. I don't know what he thinks it is. But anyway, it was what it was, man. Shimon wrote, never knew he addressed it, but that platform been having some weirdos only 4 years. Well, you're saying that, but gonna see only time reveal, because lately you have people people coming here and stuff like that. And the next thing I know, they're over there. But even this is the case, it doesn't stop me from sleeping. But if you really mean that, look out, because if you go over there, you're gonna get blocked real quick. The only fine moderator over there, she doesn't play real quick with it. Well, I'll wait a little while. Have a bit of time. Yeah, it is what it is, man. That clip, man. Eventually, the Christian's gonna get to know about this clip, man. Oh boy, oh boy. Cheddar is so weak, man. I mean, even the Butler Reggie would have had more substance. But Reggie is weak indeed. But he would have had more substance. My heart is a bird. Hero is Greek. Pseudos all the way. All the way. Pseudos all the way. Mr. East wrote, I used to rock with Sa until I paid attention. What Sa doing actually dangerous? Well, it's up to people, to see what they stand on. But in life, a lot of time people just look at what other people say or do before they, speak or act. God in the matter. But at this point, we're all seeing, you know what I'm saying? You have convicted rapists. People went to jail for that. People who went through trial, court, and were found guilty for that. Xenophobes, anti-African people saying that they hate Africans, that they celebrate the death of Africans. Scammers, pathological liars, pseudos, like Heru is weak, like the Butler Reggie, like Mahat is a bird, like the Butler Reggie. I mean, dang, that's supposed to be consciousness? No, it's a conscious mess. And it is what it is, man. And no way you can talk your way out of being cool and inviting and respecting convicted rapists and convicted child molesters. Do you see people inviting Weinstein and say, well, you know what I'm saying? He did his time. That was a long time ago. All he thinks about is the paper. And the sad thing is that, he could have stood up. He did not even have to blast those people. He could have just distanced himself away from them. But inviting them like that, giving them the platform and defending that what they're saying, and it would have been good money wise. Actually, it would have made more on paper. It would have made more paper. Because people would have saw that, okay, the dude has character. So, brothers and sisters, let's keep it real. Who wants their children around scammers, around xenophobic people who hate Africans and celebrate the death of Africans? Who want their children around convicted rapists, against people who want their children around people who are convicted of child molestation? Who want their children around people who are pseudo and say that Heru is Greek and Mahat is a bird? But I'm getting all this disrespect. And even the people who support me are getting this. It's the world upside down. It's only so long fake ones can pretend. That upcoming trial, I think we're going to learn a lot of things. Even if we don't learn a lot of things, Scam Cheddar already spoke and we have all those receipts, man. The dude really thought that he could talk his way out of inviting convicted rapists and of inviting and respecting xenophobes. And mind you, I went forward, so I don't know if you played the clip. But Tazi said that he hates Africans. He surely played the one, but he said, that the 14-year-old boy is an African, so he's not his people, he's not his brother, right? But did he play the one say, he hates Africans? And if he did, feel free, not just now, but also in the comment section, feel free. Because as you seen, I went forward. I wasn't going to just repeat himself and whack talking points that get destroyed all the time. And it's a sad day, really, for the HOK. Some people say House of Clowns, spelled with a K. Some people simply wrote House of Criminals, spelled with a K. I'm saying, so if people say House of Pedos, you shouldn't be mad, man. You know what I'm saying? Lately, Martin Luther King, man. Let me show you how I get the clip. There's nobody now, so I'm gonna get the clip. Putting myself on mute, and if there's comments, I read it. If somebody gets on the panel, I put him on. So, I have the pop. Yes, soon. Yes, soon. In the meantime, Wapfong wrote, he said Chaka almost told him that you contacted the day before the debate with Zaya to try and sabotage the debate. He said Chaka almost got the recording of you telling him not to do the debate. Now, I don't recall exactly telling him not to do the debate, but the thing is that when I did say that I called him, I did say that I spoke to him. I was live and I said, okay, hold on, and I went on the phone. And one of the first things I said, I was shocked to hear that Scam Cheddar said doesn't give a F about the committee text. And but then he went, hold on. Okay, go ahead. And I was like, I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. So if he wants to play, he can play. You know what I'm saying? But Scam Nature bluffs a lot. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to play something, I don't mind. Man. But I told him we're beefing, and I told him we're beefing for real. And I told him sometimes we're really beefing. We are really beefing. You know what I'm saying? Just so that he knows. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping off that. I'm really not tripping off that. Now, I don't remember exactly everything I said during that convo. I mean, how long did the convo last for? Let me tell you. Minutes, anything. It can play anything, you know what I'm saying? That's that Bush. He always swear he got evidence and never show it. Like the what many times, like with the emails, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping off him. He's bluffing a lot, man. Hold on. Make sure he starts right. So give me a few seconds. I'm going to put the clip up, all right?
Bro, listen. I don't even know who's over there watching that shit. But actually, you know what? That's a lie. I do. What's happening right now is there's a line in the sand, and the pedophiles and the pro-pedophiles. Remember when I said this is revealing who's pedophile and who's pro-pedophile? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people have shit that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people have shit that they've been doing, shit that they interested in. A lot of these niggas go on to vacations in Dominican Republic and Brazil and all these other places and be doing a lot of shit that if they was here in the States, them niggas would get killed for. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas going on vacation doing other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas coming around thinking that because they got a little few dollars that they could get away with doing certain shit, that makes them somebody. It don't. See, I still come from a world where money don't determine who you are. It don't. Because you got a little control of a platform and niggas looking at you and you can put niggas in position like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing if you a slime ball. Period. So you over there having sex with little girls. Remember, I was saying that we needed to boycott Sarnetta Page until he took polite videos down. At this point, I'm saying that we need to just boycott that page. Everybody needs to unsubscribe. The nigga's a pedophile. What are you doing now? And if he's not, let him break it down. Let him explain his relationship with Nikki, because he cannot deny his relationship with Nikki. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That is a real thing that happened. That would be the same as Polite trying to deny Aminette. Polite can't deny he with Aminette no more than Sarnetta could deny that he was with Nikki for years. So let him explain that. Let him explain what he's doing with Nikki. He's 33, she's 15. And let me show you something. So you really know that this is a problem. He stayed in a relationship with her. He went to prison for a year and stayed in a relationship with her while he was in prison. And when he came home, he came right back to her. So that means that he thinks that that's okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, we want to say the girl had a really big body and she looked grown, and he was out somewhere drunk and they hooked up for a one night stand and he didn't know. Okay, that's a situation. That could be argued back and forth. I'm not saying yay, nay, or whatever. But you were with this girl since she's in junior high school, my nigga? To the time she's in high school? Guess who's going to jail tonight? What? Bro, stop doing videos on everything else and talk about you and Nikki over there, bro. Talk about you and Nikki. And be careful, because niggas in Harlem is now paying attention. So it's niggas that know about other things that's hitting me, sending me text messages and all that. And I'm ignoring a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what I would like you to do is go out on a high note. This is a real message from me to you, Saab. You watching this video. Go out on a high note with some dignity, bro. Don't keep dragging this thing out where you keep losing dignity in front of us, bro. It's hurting me. I don't know. A lot of these people that's watching, they don't really give a fuck about none of the people involved. It's hurting me to keep finding out more of these things that's making who you are in my mind diminish less and less and less into below nothingness. And it's a lot of people in the community that feel the same way, bro. And if you would have just stopped this shit, if you would have just stopped this polite shit so long ago, man, you could have saved this community so much fucking heartache, bro. And you still going, my nigga. You still pointing out other niggas instead of dealing with your man polite. Now, let's look how fucking goofy this nigga saw look. All this research work, right? He doesn't realize that he's demonstrating to the entire community that he's capable of fully pulling up all the information on Brother Polite. But you're not doing anything but pulling up information on other people. Okay, so now we passed Brother Polite, bro. Now we're on Brother Sarnetta.
File is too large, so I'm going to reduce it. I mean, it's too large for StreamYard, you know, as a clip. That was a lot of stuff out there. See, oh, would have told Sir that you called, and obviously Sir Flavory to say that the recording and God's job. Like when he said I had video, but you know, kind of polite. That look on Scamchatter's face, that's the face he makes when he get offline. You know what? The way it is perfect. So how to convert it. Convert it so it's not that large. And then it is perfect. Right now is perfect. Guess what? That's gonna be the next live stream, tomorrow's live stream. Share it. So matter of fact, you know what? You heard it already. I'm just gonna prepare the next live stream and then I can call it a day. You know. So take the screen capture. know, all the Christians that you know, like them, you know, the day is gonna be tomorrow. For you guys in America, it'll be well. Actually, it's gonna be today. Yeah, yeah. Well, in New York, it is, you know, past midnight. You see, so Wednesday, April 12th, 4 p.m. EST. I'm gonna share the link. You know. Oh, snap! Too large. Oh, it's okay. I can do it on my phone. No. Okay, I got the wrong one. I think. That mean T-Boo. I'm gonna share the link. Hey, Kiddo B, how you doing, brother? You know, I'm nature, man. With the second live stream, entirely dedicated to me. 9 is behind off, but you know we have the receipts. That's the one right there. Sam Cheddar agrees that Martin Luther King was a B, and you have the link. So invite all the people that you know, all the Christians particularly, you know, see what they have to say about that, right? So I'm about to share this on my community timeline. Thank you very much for being there. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If not part of the solution, part of the problem. Way to do a yeah.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend everybody, I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Ma'at before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Netia class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Netia lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Netia, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Netia, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Netia classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at for my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.